Hello friends, good morning. How are you all? Today I thought we'll have to know something about spirituality. This term we often use, but do we really know what it means? There is so much of confusion, and there is not much clarity in this term called spirituality. When somebody makes some mistakes or when something goes wrong, generally we say lack of spirituality is the problem. But then what is spirituality? So to have a better understanding, I thought we will discuss few points so that we will be a little more clear about this concept called spirituality. Okay, fine. So if we take we human beings, all of us, we are made up of three components, that is body, mind and soul. Now let's see about each and every component, and every person, for some people the body component will be predominant in them, for some people the mind component will be predominant in them, and for some the soul or the spirit will be dominant in them. So accordingly our characters and our personality varies. Okay? So the people with who are more bodily, okay, in the sense who have that body concept more in them, the body component more in them, they will be very impulsive and they will be very reactive kind of people. If I give you an example, it's like this, that is, if you beat me, I will beat you back. That's it. Okay, if you shout at me, I'll shout back at you. So such people will be a kind of a tit for tat, very impulsive. They cannot just wait. And if you take hunger, and this is a very common bodily impulse instinct that we all have. Okay, the people who have body component more, if they have hunger, means they cannot tolerate it. They'll have to do something. They will go to the extreme level of grabbing somebody else's food and eating also. Okay, I'm just giving an example. The same example we'll relate it with people who are having mind as the more predominant character and people who have spirit as the predominant character. So on the whole, people with body as the dominant character, their focus is my body. Now coming to the second category of people who have mind as the predominant character in them, or mind as the predominant component in them. Such people, they will be more logical and they will be little decent oriented. They will not shout when somebody shouts back because of the decency. They will not beat if somebody beats them, again because of decency, or or what will others think, like that. But they will have that anger in them. They will be very irritated. They will never try to meet that person again. They will try to avoid them to the core. Sometimes they will also go to the extent of taking revenge at the appropriate time. They will calculate it. They will see how to give a tit for a tat, not at that particular moment, but little later. So that is the difference between people who have the body component more, people who have the mind component more. The second example, what I said, hunger, related to hunger. These people who have the mind component more will not grab food from others. Maybe they will not go down to that level. But they will eat it fully. Suppose they have something, they will fulfill their desire, because for them that is the right thing. I need not grab from others, but what is mine is mine. Logical reasoning will come. Okay, so that is just an example I'm telling. So the focus point of the people with mind component would be my mind and my ego, my status, my ego. That would be their focus area. Anything that affects their ego and their status, they will work on it. Okay, the third category of people who have the soul as the predominant character, or the spirit as the predominant character. Let us see how they will be. They will be more of selfless people. Selfless and more of people oriented. Okay, they will not think much about themselves. Now let's go back to that example itself. To such people, if you beat, they will not beat back. Second thing, they will not have their anger in them. Rather, what these people will do is that they will try to forgive the others. And they will also go to the extent of trying to establish the relationship with them further, to make friends with the people who have hurt them. Okay, so that is the level of spirituality. They will not beat immediately, that is body component. They will not vent anger with them and take revenge, that is mind component. They will go for the level of forgiveness and they will try to establish the relationship. So they are people oriented, as I told you. This is the difference. Now coming to the second example, we can go on quoting different examples for the three level of people and how do they react. But for an understanding, I am taking only two examples. The hunger component. The people with spirit as the predominant character will not grab food, will not eat it fully rather. Even if they are hungry, they will see to it, they will share it with people who are there around. So that is the higher level of understanding or higher level of behavior we can find the people who are having soul as the predominant character or the spirit as the predominant character. So what is the focus area of these people? It is not my body, it is not my ego, rather it is my peace and my happiness. Because they are able to understand that it's only by forgiving, only by establishing relationship and only by being selfless, the real peace and happiness will come. So therefore their focus is that and they will do that. Okay, they don't mind about what others will think about them. According to the world standard, others will look at them as fools. Okay, people who don't have dignity or things like that. But they are not bothered about what others think about them. For them, it is my peace and my happiness that matters. And therefore, it's okay if I go down a bit. It's okay that if I forgive a bit. So that is how the difference we can differentiate between people with body component, people with mind component and people with spirit component. And this is called spirituality. So I just wanted to give you a real understanding of what is spirituality. Okay, in other words, we can say body, mind and soul. If I am going to give a continuum between our behavior, we can say animal behavior, human behavior and a divine behavior. That is, people with body component will be more of an animal behavior. I grab things, I shout, I beat, like a dog barks and I bark back. So it is more of an animal behavior. And the human component, that is, if you are a mind oriented person, then that is why most of us belong to this category. We are not either this category or this category. We are more of emotional, sensitive, status wise, ego oriented people. That's how we all are and that is what is considered to be normal. But this is the much better version. That is, that spirituality is much better version. So if again, so that is more divine. So we can say this is a journey between either are we traveling to become like an animal or is my journey towards becoming like a god or a spiritual journey. So this is so where do we come? Am I coming in between the animal and the human or between human and the divine nature? So this is actually a continuum. So each of us will fit in somewhere in this continuum and our objective should be towards this direction, that is to become more spiritual and a matured person, not towards this level. This is our responsibility to bring up our children to be more spiritual. Okay, in other words, when we say, we can also call it as this part, no, that animal behavior nature is, we can call it as an abnormal behavior and this human behavior is generally thought of as a normal behavior. Okay, whereas this behavior is called as a supernatural behavior. It is not a natural behavior, but you are elevating yourself on the spirit component to be little more divine and on a supernatural level. Okay, so this is, I hope I have given a clear understanding with examples about how people with body component, mind component and spirit component will behave. So this is exactly what we have to understand about spirituality. Okay, so in the next video, I would like to give you the difference between people with spirituality and people without spirituality. And again in the following videos, I want to tell how to develop the spirituality. So this would be a series of 3 or 4 videos for us to have a better understanding so that we can be better parents and better teachers in bringing up the spirituality of our children. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye. See you.